That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
And a happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you.
We made it through Monday.
We did. Thank goodness. Felt like a long one.
I bet. Can we talk about that?
We can.
All right.
If you want to.
Let's do it. So you were up a little late last night.
I was.
Had a little bit of an emergency situation pop up at the old homestead.
I did. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with my kid.
Uh-oh.
And
This is never good.
Her side. We've had tests for gallbladder and all kinds of stuff, but it's been a lot worse in the last 4 days.
Right.
So, but I did take her to the ER in Paris, and the doctor was very, very thorough. I was very glad for that. Better than what I've had.
And did you find something out last night?
Yes.
Uh-oh, okay.
She has a rib strain is what he called it.
Yeah.
He said that the tissues between her ribs were inflamed as well as the muscles there. So, but it was cute because he was telling her what to do and she was doing it, and she'd be in pain and it hurt. But he checked her belly, her abdomen, her other side. He was very thorough with her.
Good.
And very good to her. He was very funny.
Okay.
But he gave her these breathing exercises for her to do.
Okay.
And these physical exercises that she can do that'll help her get better.
Oh.
And she sat there and did them with him. And then, but he wanted to check some other things. He did some blood work and some other things before he gave us his final diagnosis. But before we left, he come back and he said, "Now I want to show you these exercises again."
Nice.
So she did them with him, and he said, "It hurt, it's gonna hurt, but you have to do this to get better."
Okay.
So he was very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, I think we actually discussed how it could possibly be a rib.
Yes,
Remember?
we did.
Because I said I had a
Yes.
similar thing, and it just caused. Oh, no, of course, mine was due to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But that inflamed muscle tissue in between the ribs ain't no joke, kid.
Yeah.
Seriously, I could see how she was in as much of pain as she was, and I'm also glad we didn't doubt her.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Me too.
Because sometimes kids, you think, what's really going? Are you? Did you get an initial reaction out of me? And now you're going for that reaction as more than.
And I'm worried about that.
Right, right.
I'm like, is it really hurting that bad?
Yeah.
Because sometimes she'd be in tears and sometimes she just, it just hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But it hurt at odd times.
Yeah.
And, my dad and I have discussed it, and we've questioned her and, all this stuff and try to figure out what's wrong. And like you and I said yesterday, and the doctor agreed. He said she'll feel a little bit better. It won't be hurting. And then she'll go and do some activities and she will overdo it.
She'll reach wrong or whatever.
Yes. And then he said, and sometimes it may not start till after she gets settled down.
Yeah.
So we were right. And my dad was right too. He was right there with us. I mean, that's what he was thinking. It's probably a muscle, but I'm just glad we know now.
Yes.
What it is.
And like you said, now you got some physical therapy style
Yes.
things she could do, and
yeah.
which it's always good to give a child something that they can do to help themselves.
Yeah, that's
You know
what I
mean?
thought was cool.
That
Like
is really cool.
he told her how to do it.
Versus saying, "Here, mom, you need to implement these."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Instead of doing that, that's pretty cool. That's a good
Yeah.
bedside manner. Right
It
there.
was very good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
He was great.
I can
So,
dig it.
I feel better.
Yeah.
I did let her sleep in this morning. I'm going to go take her to school in a little while.
Not knowing is definitely half the battle when it comes to
It
a
is.
child.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Your heart can hurt when you can't fix it.
Oh, it's horrible
You know
when
what
you
I mean?
can't fix it.
Absolutely. All right. Good morning, TJ. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Leilani. And good morning, Charla Barla.
Good morning, y'all.
She says she's
welcome.
She's Charla Barla on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charla Barla has been her name for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Welcome, Charla Barla.
Yep.
So.
Charla Barla.
But I'm glad if Nala's listening this morning. Well, she's probably sleeping in, but I'm glad that she now has a light at the end of the tunnel.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Well, she didn't really get upset over anything until we got in the car.
Really?
I don't want to have a rib sprain. It's like, you've had it for a while. Now we know what it is.
Too late. No.
Yeah, I'm like, it's okay. We're going to get better. Okay.
Aw.
She even had, they put it wasn't, they drew blood,
Mm-hmm.
and she does
She
not.
doesn't like that?
No, but she did so good. I said, just watch her.
Yeah.
No, I said, hey, it helps your mama. I said, just watch her. It'll be all
Watch
right.
the actual happening.
And she did.
See,
and she was still and quiet.
you know what I do?
What's that?
Because I don't really like looking at it
Uh-huh.
go into my skin. That's just, that's one of those creepy feels to me.
Yeah.
But I look at the nurse's eyes.
Yeah.
I look in there. I'm like, obviously they're looking at my arm,
Yeah.
but I'm watching those eyes because if those eyes dance a little too much, they're not quite sure about themselves.
You're absolutely right.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yes.
hey, do you have somebody that's a little more? No.
Yeah.
No, but
You're-
if they're focused and they're trained in, you can tell pretty surely with those eyes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right.
Good morning, Robert.
Been waiting on my cup. What's your cup?
Cup of brew. That's the morning brew. Ha!
Yeah.
It's a whole different type of brew in the afternoon.
Yeah. We got some.
We got a lot to talk about today.
We do.
Matter of fact, you got a prep and ain't easy?
I
this
do.
morning? You do.
I do.
All right, prep and ain't easy up next.
Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees come to town. Hosting Hochatown, Jay Lindley and Shiloh Martin bring you all that Hochatown has to offer in one podcast. Food, attractions, history, even the politics of Hochatown are not off limits on Hosting Hochatown. Brought to you in part by First State Bank, member FDIC, Washburns Home Furnishings, and the WashitaPodcasts.com. Don't miss it, weekly, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Jay Lindley and Shiloh Martin are hosting Hochatown.
Time now for prep and ain't easy.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of kids.
Uh-oh.
No. A third grade teacher in Austin, Texas is under fire for the way she conducts her class.
Uh-oh.
She was pulled into the office, to the administration. It was a check-in meeting. And they didn't like it that she teaches her kids intentionally about their rights. Yes. They said, we've noticed an intentional attempt at teaching your students about their legal and constitutional rights. That's our concern. The teacher said, why are you concerned? Why does
Right?
that concern you? I mean, what's the problem?
What is the concern here, please?
And they told her that she doesn't need to be teaching her kids politics. And she said, I'm not teaching them politics.
Okay.
You know, I am telling them about their rights, their constitutional rights. I mean,
Right.
what's wrong with that?
Gotcha.
And they don't like it because she is gay.
Okay.
And they don't want her teaching her students that it's okay to be gay. And she says, that's not what I'm teaching them. I'm teaching them about their rights, their constitutional rights.
Interesting.
So the teacher is still employed. She's very upset. Of course, she did take it to social media, and there was kind of mixed views, mixed comments about it.
Yeah.
Some supported her, and some were the same as the school. And
Huh.
she says, but that's not what I'm teaching.
Right.
Sexual orientation doesn't even come into the conversation. This is just about their rights.
Interesting.
So there is a going back and forth between the teacher and the school right now. So, I figured I
What
would
grade was
follow
this
up
again?
and see what happens. They're third graders.
Third grade.
Yeah. So, which third graders are very impressionable. They learn a lot. And, Nola's a second grader. And, most of the time what her teacher says is written
Yeah.
in stone,
Right.
know. So
I agree with that.
they, at that age, they listen to their teachers. But that's what she said. She said, my sexual orientation has nothing to do with this. We don't even talk about that. We just talk about their rights, So,
Interesting.
yeah, she's in trouble. She's in a little hot water for that. So, but I'm thinking, if there's a school policy against it, which I hope there's not, but if there is, she could bring someone else in on that. And,
What class does she teach?
just third grade, just regular third grade.
So
So-
is if I was an educator, if I was an administrator in the school, I guess my first question, not versus sexuality or anything like that, but my first question would be, is that part of the third grade curriculum? You know what I mean?
and
Standard third grade curriculum.
that's what it might not be.
Yeah,
That's what I
then-
mean. If the school has a policy against it, or
It may be fifth grade stuff. that
Yeah.
She's trying to
yeah, true.
and give them. So again, I think every person should know their rights.
I do too, but you know as well as I do, if some other organization were to pick this up, it would be a huge deal.
Oh yeah.
You know,
it could be-
you don't want the kids to know. You know, she said that
You mean like Tucker Carlson?
their educational system in Texas views her integrity as a threat to the development of their youth.
Huh.
So,
Okay.
wait,
Well, speaking of old Tucker, I can't even say his name. Why can't I say his name?
Tucker Carlson?
Tucker Carlson. Apparently, he got fired by Fox News.
oh
I thought he was like their number one guy.
wow!
I thought Tucker Carlson was Fox News' number one guy. What do you guys think about it on our Facebook Live? Facebook.com/KKVIFM. What about old Tucker Carlson being fired by Fox News?
What was their reasoning for firing him?
Well, I mean, that's a great question, and I think Tucker, in his traditional broadcasting style, asked the questions.
This is Tucker Carlson Questions Everything.
In the wake of Fox News' settlement with Dominion, I have more questions than ever. Like, hey, what happened to my reserved parking space at Fox News headquarters? And why doesn't my card key work at the front door? Does Dominion voting systems also make card readers? And why did 2 security guards approach me with all my belongings in a cardboard box? And why weren't all the January 6th tapes in there? And why did I hear Sean Hannity crying in the stall of the men's room? And how come Rupert Murdoch isn't making eye contact with me anymore? And who can I blame? The deep state? Liz Cheney? Is this the work of Hunter Biden? All of these questions are culminating into one final inquiry. Is CNN hiring?
Oh my goodness!
Dang, he's fallen to a low of lows if he's trying to find a job at CNN.
So it came right after the settlement with Dominion voting systems.
Yep. Which is
So-
where basically I think the lawsuit this whole time has been he defamed them by saying their voting machines were, making wrong votes or whatever. So, and that wasn't ended up not being the case. I don't follow this crap close enough. That's for sure. At first, I was like, "Who's Tucker Carlson?"
Well, apparently Abby Grossberg,
Mm-hmm.
she's an ex-producer.
Okay.
She has a lawsuit against the network, which alleged rampant sexism and anti-Semitic behavior behind the scenes of Carlson's show.
Right.
So that could be an issue too.
Okay.
So, okay. And then he had a lot of, what do they call it? Profanity-laced remarks, which were redacted,
Uh-huh.
but they were in the Dominion Discovery documents.
Ah.
So maybe there were some issues there that came up. This is just speculation.
Yeah.
So,
people doing what Tucker Carlson does.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know who he was when you said his name either, but as I looked him up and seen his face, like,
seen
okay,
him?
I've seen
Okay.
his face before, but
Gotcha.
he's not, like Oprah up there,
He's not
so,
Harpo.
Yeah. I love Harpo. I better watch out.
Careful
Get in
now.
trouble.
Careful
I
now.
love that movie.
Careful now.
Okay. My bad.
Careful now, young lady. Well, of course, everybody knows about the old Bed Bath & Beyond going out of business.
Yeah.
Coupons are done today.
So it's not just a bankruptcy. They're going out of business.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. So, I mean, if you have coupons for Bed Bath & Beyond, you better utilize them today because those will no longer work after today. And they're still going to be selling their stuff, trying to sell out all their product or whatever.
I was going to say, are they going to be one of those companies that still charges 100% for their products?
I don't know if they're going to
So they
charge
can-
100%.
Because I'm thinking you need to mark that down.
Yeah, you
You'll
need to
sell it.
throw at least 50% on that. bad
Yes,
boy.
at
Absolutely.
least.
Well,
Maybe
they
more.
were like late to the game when it comes to online retail. So they really missed the boat overall when it came to
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
online.
Yeah.
Plus, if you think about it, Bed Bath & Beyond, a lot of that crap is heavy. So shipping
It is
is
heavy.
ridiculous.
Yes,
You know what I
and
mean?
yeah.
So, but our good friend Menthol Meredith is saddened to hear that her Bed Bath & Beyond is going out of business.
Well, that Bed Bath & Beyond's going out of business, so they're selling all their crap. Oh, I can't wait to get to one and load up on essentials. Like Glade plug-ins, teeth bleaching kits, and Cheetos. I think I'm probably a big reason they went bankrupt. I mean, I used to return everything, and it take it back. No questions asked. Y'all, I once returned a bedspread that was just covered in cat urine and Marlboro burns. I just told them I thought it had bad vibes. And they gave me a full refund.
Bad
It was
vibes.
basically like an ATM machine for me. One time, I needed money to refurbish my butterfly tramp stamp, so I went to return an old breast pump I had lying around. Did they take it? You bet your beyond they did. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. Since I gotta hitchhike to the nearest BB&B, I gotta find an outfit that looks like, if you murder me, I'll murder you back.
Oh my
Oh
gosh!
my goodness! Thank you, Menthol Meredith. Wow.
Yeah, she got me this morning. She's definitely, yeah. Yeah, I got you, Menthol Meredith. Okay.
Back to Tucker. Tim says his 8 o'clock news was the most watched Fox News show, ranking at times the most watched show on cable. Doris says Tucker was the only reason I watched any Fox News. James says, "What's up, folks?
What's up?
What up, James?"
What up?
Well, again, everybody realizes that news, and I'm hitting the whole air quotes there, news channels that have multiple heads giving their opinion about something, that's entertainment news. Y'all realize that, right?
That's right.
That's not journalism. That's
right.
entertainment news.
I agree.
They
You're
are
right.
there to appeal to a certain demographic period of story. News is not set up to appeal to a particular demographic. News is supposed to be for everybody.
Yeah.
So if you choose CNN because you're left-leaning or Fox because you're right-leaning, then you automatically concede that is entertainment news.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, can it even be taken 100% seriously?
I see your point.
I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough way to look at things,
Doris
Yeah.
said he was very entertaining.
Yeah, that's the point. That's probably why he had the #1 show on Fox News.
Yeah.
Because he was highly entertaining. I don't even know. Since he was on Fox News, I automatically assume he was right-leaning. Am I correct on figuring that, I guess? Tim, I would like to see an actual unbiased news program. Dude, you're right. That is very tough these days. I mean, we don't have a quote-unquote news program, but when it comes to, let's say, the whole scandal here in McCurtain County, we posted both sides on our website.
Yeah, absolutely.
We posted both the sheriff's reports and the other news outlets that were posting their stuff. So we tried to cover it as unbiased. Matter of fact, we are probably the most unbiased because we didn't write an opinion at all.
No,
we
we
just
did
shared
not.
everybody else's
That's
statements.
right. That's
So-
right.
But you're right, Tim. I agree. Especially on the national level, it's almost impossible to find
I think so.
a completely unbiased newscast.
Yes.
So, but I would say that there are some still that are working to be good journalists in the old-fashioned form. Don't get me wrong. New journalism is not old journalism. But yeah, I think there are still some out there, like Patrick Massey, for example. He's a local news guy that really just puts out the facts and lets you make your decisions.
Yeah.
I like that. So anyway, I'm sure there's others. If I didn't name you, I wasn't saying you're not a good journalist. I'm just saying that was one I recognize. What's up? What you got? What's
Well,
on your
no,
mind
it just
over there?
seems like a lot of our journalists, they have their own agendas. And I'm not saying that about anyone in particular.
right,
I'm
you're
just
right.
saying, like,
Mhm.
it is the way it is.
Well, I guess human nature is to have your own agenda, right?
Yeah, yes.
The
Yes.
problem is when you have your own agenda that goes against the laws of the land or what's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you're a sheriff or an editor of a newspaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you have power of that nature, whether it be of the law or of the media, of the press, if you misuse it in any way, it's not right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whether, I don't care who you are, left, right, up, down, black, white, it doesn't matter.
Right.
If you misuse it, you're wrong. You are wrong.
You are wrong. You're right, though. You shouldn't misuse that.
Yeah. It's a privilege to have that much power.
Right. And you
So-
should stay neutral and
Yeah.
be for everybody. If
Exactly.
you're going to be for one, you should be for all.
Be for all.
Yeah.
I'm for all of McCurtain County.
Me too. I love McCurtain County.
Yes, I do too. It's
I
become my home. I chose to live here.
I just want people to know that we're not all like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
At first I thought, this is embarrassing. And then I thought, you know what? We're not all like that. So it's not embarrassing for all of us, or it shouldn't be, because that's not who we are.
Okay.
That may be who that person is that
Or
said
this
that
guy.
or did that, or whatever. But definitely as a whole, that's not who we are.
I agree.
So,
Darese says someone was fired from CNN yesterday too, I believe. Dang, they're just dropping them left and right. They're just dropping them left and right. Lakin says, I left, then moved back here because this is home.
Me
that's
too,
the thing.
Lakin.
I was born and raised OKC. My dad was born and raised in Pushmataha County and Cloudy, and then in Rattan. And so I've spent my whole life coming down here visiting my grandparents and my cousins. And then I moved down here to chasing radio, chasing my dream. Found it in Hugo. Ultimately moved here to Broken Bow.
yeah.
Moved on to DeQueen for 10 years now. I'm back. And this is my home. This is my
Yeah, I was
forever
going to say, this is where you're supposed to be.
I will croak in this chair live on the air.
They... Please don't.
Sad but true.
Please don't. I don't want to be here that day. Okay?
She's going to call out that day.
I'll probably croak over here with you. Don Lemon was fired from CNN yesterday.
That's right. I did
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah, he was fired.
Now, who's that?
He said he had
Sorry.
a disastrous run as a morning show host.
Okay.
He made some bad comments on air about Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley being past her prime.
No clue who that is either.
Yeah, I'm not sure who
See,
that is. But she's a mayor.
Although we
governor
may speak
somewhere.
on things like this occasionally, it's just to speak on the human aspect of it, not the political
Yeah,
aspect,
'cause-
because I am not a politics follower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can do enough research to get myself by on a conversation if I know it's coming up. But I'm not interested. I went through, from like George W. Bush, which was the second one, right? George W. So from George W. through Trump. No, through Obama. That was probably. So George W. through Obama, I was highly politically motivated. I studied a lot of politics. I looked at all the things going on, see why this happened there. In 2008, I was like, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. Maybe it was 2010. Maybe it was closer to 10. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. When I realized that no matter who was in office, President Bush, George W., or Obama, a very beloved Democrat on the Democrat side, a very beloved Republican initially on the Republican side, both of them could do no right for the other side.
You're absolutely
And
right.
at that point, I was like, you're not here to work together. You're not here to work together for the public. You're here to bicker and try to get votes. And I'm not about that life.
Well, sometimes I feel like the politics are just entertainment.
Yeah,
'Cause really? Y'all want to act like that?
exactly.
And like you said, half of them fight, then they go to each other's kids' birthday parties.
They ain't actually fighting. They're fighting for us. They're putting on WWE on the TV. They're putting on SmackDown for us, and then they're going and being friends right after they're going having a beer at the bar together.
I don't want that. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Lee says that's why I stay independent. If I were to change, because I registered when I turned 18, and my whole family was registered that way. Now my whole family has changed registry. I just am late to the changing registry vote here. But I agree. If I were to change, Lee, it would probably go like independent. I would probably be an independent.
I was an independent registered voter for a long time.
Because I see myself as independent. And by that I mean the left doesn't wholly represent me. The right doesn't wholly represent me. So I'm just kind of here in the middle, just seeing which one's the worst of two evils. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's what it feels like a lot of the time.
you and I are about the person.
Yes, agreed. I have never voted party lines and will never.
There was a woman that I really, really liked. She, maybe she was running for state senator. I don't remember. I hate that I can't remember, but I watched her speak. I had multiple conversations with her when she would come in here.
Right.
I thought she was highly intelligent. Did she have a few views on things that I didn't agree with? Absolutely. But they weren't. I mean, I don't know. To me, nobody really agrees sometimes 100% when it comes to politics and views. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I agree. No,
but,
that's true.
there were some things about her that I did not agree with some of her views, but she was I really thought she cared about Southeast Oklahoma. I thought she was a great person.
Right on.
So anyway, I supported her, but and normally I probably wouldn't have, but she was just great. She was just that person. I don't know. I mean, she just had an impact on me, I guess.
Right.
So.
Well, big shout out to Lee Sanders again. I didn't realize it until I kind of squinted a little bit and looked at the little bitty photo. That's Ira, actually. Shout out to Ira one time.
Ira.
Ira.
That's Ira?
Yeah, his name's Ira Sanders.
No, it says Lee.
I know that's what it says, but that's why I was
Let's
like,
argue.
Who's Lee Sanders? That's
Let's
Ira.
argue.
Went to high school with Ira.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. Tim says that's why you should not go by what they say, but how they vote. Most of them do not vote the way the people who elected them would, which is their job. Representatives, not leaders. That's a great point. They are here to represent the people. Although I think in the state of Oklahoma, you're probably more represented if you're in the majority, obviously, than in some other states, probably. Does that make sense?
I feel like Eddie Dempsey represents us well.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying as a whole, I think the Republican Party, because it's all Republicans in the state of Oklahoma.
Gotcha,
I think
yeah.
as a whole, the Republican Party, as a whole, not entirely,
Right.
but they do represent the values of the Republicans of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
say
mean?
yes.
So that's why I said the majority.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. They're definitely representatives of the public, not leaders. Although you should be able to lead a little bit with that, I guess.
Right.
There should be some leadership qualities, even if you're not there to lead.
Absolutely.
We're already way past it. You ready to rock?
Yeah.
Let's get into Laney J's lowdown coming up next.
There's a list of things you should never do on a cruise ship. And this is definitely on the list. Plus, trains and Gen Z don't seem to be a good combo.
Oh.
That's coming up next on my lowdown.
This is Jake Dennison.
We'll be right back, Facebook Live. Give us 1 minute.
Get the details at Rangers.com/Vimategas.
Don't hope for change. Be the change. Partner with the City of Broken Bow March through May during spring cleanup. Clean your property, sell and move those broken down vehicles. Pick up trash you see in public areas. Keeping our community clean requires a little help from everyone. Makes the community more appealing and keeps it safe for all residents, from kids to the elderly. Don't hope for change. Be the change. Join in on the spring cleanup with the City of Broken Bow.
It's time now for Laney J's lowdown.
We ready?
Let's do it.
Train carriages, which have been used for nearly a century, are being taken out of service.
What?
Why? Youngsters can't work out how to open or close the doors.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
The 1930s coaches used on the Severn Valley Railway have sparked incidents because they don't have buttons to open or lock them. With the doors found to be open while the train is moving. Passengers instead have to lean out of the windows and turn the door handles or wait for platform staff in order to get out. And now around 20 of the seating areas have had to be stored since the beginning of the year.
Dang.
Come
Come on,
y'all.
guys.
That's
Come on, Gen Z. Figure out those old-timey locks.
I know,
They
that's
may
like-
not be the most efficient, but they worked for a lot of people for a long time.
yeah. So that's come on.
The inability to do something because it's old is not an issue with the old item. Just for the record.
It's not.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Because
It's true.
Again, generations have figured it out prior to you.
Yeah, it's not. It can't be hard. It can't be that hard. Figure it out. If you don't know, ask.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Oh, all right. If you want seafood, just head to the ship's buffet. All right.
Yeah.
At least 2 passengers on a recent Carnival cruise have been banned for life from sailing with the company after footage appeared to show one of them fishing from the balcony of their room.
Ooh, that is a big no.
Yeah, Carnival's confirmed this. Fishing from our ships is prohibited. A representative for the company wrote in an emailed statement shared with Nexstar Wednesday, "We have identified the guest and they will not be cruising on Carnival again."
Quick piece of trivia for you.
To me, that's like a no-brainer.
You're right.
Duh.
Yeah, well, no, there's like there's like some sort of international laws on the fishing and stuff. So then they don't have any fishing licensee, I guess, or whatever. So they
Yeah, I'm sure that
get in
I mean,
trouble.
okay,
But no,
what's the quick trivia?
Quick trivia for you. What's the absolute worst thing on a boat?
On a boat or on a cruise?
On a cruise. Any boat, actually, but a cruise. What's the absolute worst thing that could happen on a cruise?
Jumping overboard?
Nope. That's actually probably what's the only thing that may save you in this situation.
Oh.
A fire. And you think, what? Why? You're surrounded by water. Yeah, but you ain't getting all that water on the fire.
That's
a
right.
fire is
yeah.
actually one of the worst things that can happen on a boat.
Yeah, because the boat
Where you going?
could completely burn down.
Yeah,
Where
where
are
you going?
Where are you going to go?
Where you gonna go?
You're just going to be in the water.
And well, they got those lifeboats and stuff, but
Yeah, but do
depends
they
on
have
where the
enough?
fire happens.
Do they have enough?
Yes, they do. They are not Titanicing it up in this piece.
Well, you never know. I mean,
Yes, no, we do the mustard stations, what they call it, mustard stations, and no, you don't get to try Grey Poupon when you're sitting there.
I was about to say, what is that?
But it's where you, I guess, you muster up the ability to save your own life or something, because that's where you get your life jackets fastened on you, and then you get in the lifeboats.
Okay.
Yeah, but they do. You have a specific lifeboat you get on at the cruise, and you got to go down to the location where you muster up if the ship were to start sinking.
I mean, I would hate for something like that to happen. It would definitely be scary.
Yeah.
But I would try my best to help other people as well as myself. But, yeah, that'd be scary.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody was calling just a minute ago. I'm sure it was a birthday or anniversary. I'd love to announce that if you want to call back now.
Wasn't Trey, was it?
584. No, he's not. He's not calling until either after the impossible question or in the 8 o'clock hour. Just
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Because he was out.
Flooding. You don't want flooding to happen on a ship. That's true. That would not be good.
That would be bad.
We're taking on water.
Yeah. Don't.
Ooh,
All right. What?
I could just imagine.
Yeah.
Just thinking, I'm just thinking about like Titanic, I mean, things are a lot different now than what they were then, I'm sure the Coast Guard would get called, although it could take them a while to get there.
Yeah. True.
So,
True.
you just never know. So, when you went on your Alaskan cruise, did
Yeah.
you see icebergs?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, I landed on an iceberg on a glacier. I landed on a glacier. We took a helicopter in Juneau. But we were.
Rub that in. You just took a chopper.
I took a chop up to the glacier, and on top of the glacier, we rode on Iditarod Huskies, or Iditarod, is that the right word? The Alaskan Iditarod, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, the Huskies that run the big long races in Alaska.
Yeah.
We got to. They train them on that glacier. And so, because it's the coldest place on top of a glacier in the summer.
That's fun.
Yeah, so they train them up there, and they stay up there. They live up there pretty much, and so we get to
Take you
ride
for
around
rides.
on those sleds. It was really cool.
How strange is that?
Which one?
That looked like one of those Alaska hats.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah,
It
like
was
perfect.
wild.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that
All
cool
right,
out, but
so-
okay, guy.
Well,
Growing
That's
number
awesome.
of. Are you suffering from small man syndrome?
not me.
No?
No.
Well, a growing number of shorter men are going to extremes to add just a few inches. NBC News reports that, no, not there. NBC News reports that leg lengthening surgery, in which a metal rod is inserted into the thigh bone and then stretched by remote control over the course of months, is gaining popularity. Dr. Mubabin says the operation only costs you about $75,000. He's in Burbank, California. You get the height. It's called Height Lengthening Institute. Yeah, it says here, quote, the short jokes keep going on and they feel inferior, said the surgeon, who says he's probably going to double the number of operations he does in the next year. Could you imagine having your femurs snapped just so you could get a couple of inches? Now, again, as somebody over 6 foot, I guess I can't empathize. Does that make sense?
Yeah. My friend Junior says, not fun, do not recommend.
Oh.
He had both femurs broken in a car accident.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's been through a lot
They'd be like,
in
can
the
you
last
just
few years.
go ahead and give me 3 or 4 inches while you
Yeah, that's what yeah, right.
I
Can
mean-
you just make him longer?
Dude, I will actually be 6'1" now. No.
The pain, oh my gosh. Oh.
I'm 6'4" online. All right, we're going to take a break, and Impossible Question is next.
We all know Choctaw Casino Idabel is a great place.
All right, Facebook Live. We'll be right back.
Great time. Winners of the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova, must collect their winnings within 30 days at KKBI Studios, 108 North Broadway, downtown Brokenville. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days from date issued. To win, be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372 with the correct answer. One prize winner per household per month, please. It's the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova, weekdays, 7:45 a.m. on Jay and Laney J Live. Best Country 106.
Oh, tag done. All right.
All right.
Missed it by about a whole second.
I
guys.
know,
I'm
but
off
you
today.
were.
Ooh, man.
All right.
All right, it's time now for the Impossible Question. Give us a call, 580-584-3388, 3388, 3389, and 3372. Yes, I gave the wrong phone numbers yesterday. I'm not too proud to admit it.
It's fine. It's all right.
Gave some old radio station phone numbers out. Next time you do that, call up and say, Jay and Laney J Live are the best morning show ever.
That's right.
That would actually be pretty funny if you caught them live on the air, too.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
We should totally do that sometime.
I know the perfect person. I know a
Okay.
couple of them who would
Okay.
do that.
All right,
Totally.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, though. We have a little time. All
right,
it's
let's
time
go.
for the Impossible Question.
Okay, here we go. You know the rules. Follow them. In a recent survey of 2,000 Americans who have children, nearly half of millennial parents reported they do this more than they don't. Gen X is most likely to blame for this because it was pretty much unheard of for baby boomers. What is it?
Interesting.
Let-
All right, let's go to the phone
We got
lines.
okay. Good morning. What's your answer?
Let your kids play with cell phones.
Let your kids play with the telephone. That's a great answer, but not it.
Drinking Kool-Aid.
It's not drinking Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
All right, do we have another caller?
Nope, not yet.
That's funny.
Why?
Oh, no, I just, if you don't like us, don't play our games. Anyway, Can I read the question again?
Absolutely.
In a recent survey of 2,000 Americans who have children, nearly half of millennial parents reported they do this more than they don't. Gen X is most likely to blame for this because it was pretty much unheard of for baby boomers. What is it?
Letitia says she loves us.
Thank you.
Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Eating out.
Eating out. That's a great answer. Not it, though.
Okay, I'm going to say, oh, well, no, you took that. So, you.
Tim says show compassion, which I have none. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Seasonal family photos?
Oh, great answer. It's not the seasonal family photos.
Oh, that is a really good answer. Ice skating.
It's not ice skating.
Loser. Good morning. What's your answer?
Sitter.
It's not hiring a sitter. It's a good answer, though. I like that
Oh,
one.
then nanny would be probably
Not a
back
nanny.
then. So,
It's not a grand nanny either.
A grand nanny.
Grand nanny. Give me the question again.
In a recent survey of 2,000 Americans who have children, nearly half of millennial parents reported they do this more than they don't. Gen X is most likely to blame for this because it was pretty much unheard of for baby boomers. What is it?
Unless you do this, I'm probably going to say you think it's a negative. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Take their kids to school.
Not take your kids to school. That's a good answer.
Oh, I've got a teenager texting me.
Ah,
Letting your kids do whatever they want and not saying no.
that's the closest answer we've had so far.
Okay.
But it doesn't. But it is specific. But it is along the lines of letting them do whatever they want
Okay.
or letting them get their way.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I have an answer.
Now
All
that
right.
you know that, now you know it's along the lines of letting your kid get their way. Give me that question again.
In a recent survey of 2,000 Americans who have children, nearly half of millennial parents reported they do this more than they don't. Gen X is most likely to blame for this because it was pretty much unheard of for baby boomers. What is it?
And there was one specific thing that they contribute or attribute this to when it comes to Gen X, the timing of Gen X. So let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Give it an allowance.
It's not an allowance. That's a good answer, though.
Letting them stay up as late as they want.
Ooh, no bedtime. That's a great answer. Not
Okay.
it, though. Not
Okay.
it. It's not whipping them, David.
Uh-oh.
It's not a lack of discipline, Lake and Axton. Or this may absolutely be a lack of discipline if you allow this to happen. Yeah. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Being child-led?
What?
Being child-led?
Oh yeah, you're definitely child-led as a parent if you do this, but it's not
Letting them
specifically.
watch TV.
No, it's not letting them watch TV. You
Okay.
can let your kid watch TV. Maybe if you let them watch some of the crap
Well,
you know, as adults we watch.
Yeah.
Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
I just now tuned in, but I didn't hear all the answers, so I'm going to go with online shopping.
Ah, good answer. It's not online shopping.
That is a good answer. Okay, it's letting them have a cell phone.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with technology. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
They don't think.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with
okay.
the discipline specifically.
That's
But
good.
lack of discipline could be a problem, be a cause of this for sure.
They let their child eat whatever they want.
Closest answer we've had so far.
Okay.
Closest
Okay.
answer we've had so far. It's right there. It's right there. And they are definitely letting their child eat whatever they want when they do this.
Okay. All right. Good morning. What's your answer?
Drinking soda.
No, it's not drinking soda specifically.
Letting them eat as much candy as they want.
That's a great answer. It's not candy specifically.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Let them not eating at the table.
Ooh, at the table has to do with this, but it's not letting them not eat at the table.
It's letting them eat wherever they want.
No, not wherever they want. They're at the table.
Good morning. What's your answer? Good morning. What's your answer?
I guess they hung up. Let's go
Okay.
to this line. Whoop, they hung up too. That was their answer. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Let them pick what's for dinner.
You know what? Ooh, that's so close, but that would lend to the fact that you're both eating what they're picking, so it's not correct. Can you save his life, Laney J?
Making them something different for dinner.
That is correct! Who do we have on the phone?
Bailey Lane.
Bailey Lane. Congratulations, Bailey. Laney J's just saved your life. But you
Yay,
got it right there.
Bailey!
You got it right there. All right, tell Bailey what he is going to win,
It's
please.
2 for Tuesday, so you win 2 sandwiches, 2 chips, and 2 drinks from the Meltdown.
$2.59 in Hochatown. Thank you so much, Bailey.
Thanks,
You have a great
Bailey.
day. All right, Bailey Lane.
Yeah.
All right, Bailey Lane with the win. Yeah, according to this, around 45% say they make different meals for themselves as they do for their children than they do for the children because they won't eat what they eat, but they want to eat together.
Yep.
A recent survey of 2,000 parents aged 6 to and younger found that 53% have noticed their kids eating unwanted vegetables specifically to mimic them.
Okay.
Overall, 78% believe their children learn their table manners specifically by imitating them at the table. And this is 100% true, people. 100% true. Hey, Trey, if you want to call in now, you got time, bro. He said, I'll be watching just in case. But yeah, so just in case you want to know, if you eat good foods at the table with your children, they will eat good foods too, just because they want to mimic you.
I think that's great.
All right, let's go to the phone lines. See if this is Trey. Good morning, Trey. All right, Trey Howard, Harmony Pest Solutions. Good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning? Bed bugs it is for you today.
Bless your heart.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. You chose this life.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow. That sounds like you could burn out just about anything with that sucker. Dang.
That's
All right.
That's awesome. Get
And
them
you're
done.
rocking that thing. You could probably just use that to get yourself there a lot quicker, huh?
Yeah.
Reverse it. No. No. Yeah. All right. Well, so tell us about this bed. I mean, it sounds like this is a pretty big infestation.
It's actually not.
Okay.
It's the best way to go about doing it. We have one heating system, so it doesn't matter what size of the unit is that we're servicing, whether it's a 500 square foot apartment or a 5,000 square foot rental cabin. We go in and heat it the same way. That would be the best way to do it. So we go in, we heat it up. We don't cut any corners. A lot of people will, say, oh, let's just do this one room. That's the only place we're seeing them. No. If you don't do the whole property, we will walk away from it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I was going to say, if
A lot of-
somebody just wanted to do one room, I think I'd be a little upset. It better be the whole property.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I have over the last 13 years, I've had a couple of people, talk me into working with them. Oh, they can save the money, they can do the one room, and it was 100% failure anytime we did not do the entire structure.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that
Yep.
for sure.
So there's just absolutely no reason to do it that way. Every time we need to do the whole thing. So we would rather not take your money than to take money for a job we know is going to fail.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. And when it comes to jobs that you know is going to fail, that usually, I mean, I would guess 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a situation where, like you said, you explained it, but the property owner, for whatever reason, they're like, but can't we do this? Yeah.
Right. And that's when we're at work and we tell all our people, we want to have compassion, we want to have empathy, but you cannot have emotion. And the reason for that is absolutely because emotion is the worst thing you can have in business because it will come back to bite you.
That's true. That's a very good point.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, because I would be inclined to be like, okay, they don't have enough money to do
Right.
the entire, but honestly, there are things you don't substitute, and pest control is one of them.
Unfortunately, we're
There are a lot of things you can, and I'm trying to tell people, it calls because we're trying to, rack everybody up to make money. It costs a lot to do.
Hey, can you come back to us, Trey? Sorry to interrupt, brother. Can you come back to us here in about 10 minutes? Or is you going to be out? All right, we'll be back. We will be back.
Best Country 106.1.
Hey, oh.
Did he hang up?
Yeah, that's good. All right, Facebook Live. We'll be right back. It's the national news.
That's your Southeast Oklahoma radio weather. Log on to SEOKradio.com. Losing a loved one is never easy. Experience the guidance and support of Bunch Singleton Funeral Home. Managing Director Scott Brumley, Diane Bunch, and staff are there to assist your family through difficult times with a wide range of resources and will provide a beautiful and lasting tribute to your loved one. If you have made pre-arrangements at another funeral home, those arrangements can be transferred to Bunch Singleton. Call today, 584-3376, or stop by 205 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow.
Radio Oklahoma Network, I'm Michael Lee. The State Department of Agriculture has a warning. Those who brought their horses to the National Reining Breeders Classic at Expo Square in Tulsa, they say one of the animals showed symptoms of a serious illness. The horse show took place at Expo Square last Thursday. Dr. Rod Hall with the State Ag Department says his team worked hard to keep the spread of the virus under control. He says the equine herpes virus was found in a horse that came from outside of Oklahoma. Several fire departments worked through the night last night, keeping wildfires in Osage and Washington counties from spreading. One of the fires near the Bartlesville Municipal Airport forced some evacuations, but those residents are now back home. Washington County Fire Chief Kerry Cox says the fire started as a controlled burn, but then got out of control. White House approved the state's request for federal disaster assistance from McLean and Potawatomi counties because of tornado damage. Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Michael Dean.
At Great Plains Kubota, you'll get the peace of mind you deserve when buying a Kubota tractor from our family-owned dealerships. Kubota tractors are reliable and dependable, and they deserve a reliable and dependable warranty. Our free exclusive 10-year tractor warranty is backed by the confidence of our service departments. So get more with your tractor purchase. Get more from Great Plains Kubota. Call the brand that serves today at 855-4KUBOTA or online at GreatPlainsKubota.com. The Great Plains Kubota Decade Warranty is additional coverage offered exclusively by Great Plains Kubota. For complete warranty eligibility and coverage information, contact your local Great Plains Kubota.
Only one radio network has a full-time state capitol reporter, Dale Forbes, on the Radio Oklahoma News Network. It's part of our commitment to cover the news that impacts all of Oklahoma. Issues ranging from education, taxes, public safety, agriculture, energy, and rural jobs covered right here every day. News by Oklahomans for Oklahomans on the Radio Oklahoma News Network.
Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees come to town for their only visit of the season, and the Rangers will be ready with this star-studded, action-packed 4-game series. Strike three call, 101, and Jacob DeGrom with a 10-pitch first inning starting Thursday. This place will be rocking.
A good day all the way around for the Rangers.
Don't miss the only visit the Yankees will make to the ballpark this season. Grab your tickets at Rangers.com.
In your local news and community events, Governor Kevin Stitt has called a special election to fill a vacancy in the office of the Carter County Commissioner District 2. The special primary election will be held Tuesday, June 13th, and the special general election will be held Tuesday, September 12th. The filing periods begin Monday, May 1st at 8 a.m. and will end Wednesday, May 3rd at 5 p.m. Those interested in becoming a candidate for the office may obtain an official filing packet at the Carter County Election Board office at 104 North Central Avenue in Idabel. Call 580-286-7405. The City of Broken Bow has announced the Splash Pad in Broken Bow City Park will open Monday, May 1st. For more announcements from the City of Broken Bow, including a friendly reminder regarding grass mowing during the season, visit our website, SEOKradio.com, and click the local news tab. If you have an item you'd like on, you can email it to us, KKBI1061FM@gmail.com. I'm Laney J reporting.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Don't just lay back like cold granite stone.
That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106 is Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
All right, let's get back on the phone line as we have Trey Howard's hanging on the line. Good morning, Trey. Hello, hello, hey there. Oh, I lost him.
Uh-oh.
My bad. My bad, Trey. We'll get him back on the other. Highwayman today, just for you, James. Just for you.
Don't do it.
No?
No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing for James anymore?
Nope. No.
He's not our favorite neighbor anymore?
No. I'm just kidding.
All right, let's go to this line here. I think it's Trey. Good morning, Trey. What's up?
What's up?
Oh. Yeah. Well, Impossible Question ran a little long, and that news, they expect to go right at the top of the hour, whatever. I think they run a thing. Mm-hmm. There you go. That's true. Good point. Well, Trey, we were talking about those bed bugs and how you guys have the largest BTU heater in the game when it comes to the state of Oklahoma and the state of Arkansas. Tell them why heat is so important when it comes to bed bugs.
So when it comes to heat, and also the reason for using the system so big, is getting it up to temperature fast. 119 degrees will kill bed bugs at all the stages of life. However, just because you get the room to 119 degrees doesn't mean the backside of the pillow is 119 degrees. So
Okay.
you get it to about 130, 140, and hold it there for about 2 hours roughly. Now, the reason that we want to hold it is we want it to permeate. We want it to just sit there and just kind of bleed into everything.
Yeah.
So when we get to that temperature, we start a timer after we reach temperature, and we start letting it just permeate into all the cracks and crevices. And the reason that we want to get there fast is because the bed bugs will run. So we don't want them to run away. We want to get them before they get that far.
Well, that makes sense. Heck yeah, and so it sounds like, because I've heard this before, so it sounds like you have debunked this statement before I even say it, but I want to say it because I have heard it. So I can't just turn my heater up to like as high, up on high, and that kill the bed bugs then, because it sounds like it's got to be a lot hotter than my heater can make it.
Correct. Yes. Your standard household heater is not going to get it hot enough. Most thermostats are not.
And those, right. And let's say you thought you were going to use a couple of space heaters to really hit one bed real bad because you got the bed bugs there. From what you just mentioned, those bed bugs, even if it were to get hot enough to kill those bed bugs, those space heaters, they're just going to run from that area. Right.
So even with us, we do a follow.
Gotcha. Right. Absolutely, and I did see. I kind of want to touch on this because I saw this the other day after we talked. They were talking about infestations of roaches, specifically, and I don't know if I may have even seen you comment on this. I don't know. It wasn't local conversation, but I don't remember exactly. But anyway, they basically said that they were talking about how these roaches seem to be raid proof now, that they've used this raid on them for so long, and that doesn't even affect them anymore. And so they were basically crying out for help. I'm sure you've seen that where someone has used a form of pest spray that they get over the counter for long enough that the pests are no longer reacting to it.
It's not even long enough. A lot of the sprays that are over the counter are in a classification known as high refill. So even though there's NSAID, that covers ibuprofen, ibuprofen, I can't think of
Naproxen or something.
Well, yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say Aleve, naproxen, meloxicam, yeah.
Sodium, yeah. So there's lots of things in that classification, but they work the same way. But when it comes to pest control, a lot of chemicals are the same way. So you have bifenthrin, cyfluthrine, lambda-cyhalothrin, deltamethrin. They're all the same. They're different, but they're still the same. So they're in the same classification. And these classifications are known as pyrethroids, and roaches are extremely resistant.
Ah. So there you go.
yeah.
Carrier and will actually kill them on contact. You can kill them on contact with Dawn and water. Save yourself a whole bunch of money.
Really? Right. Huh.
I smothered a spider with Dawn one time.
Did
because
you really?
That's all I had.
Shame on you. I'm
It
sure it was
died.
just helping you live a pest-free life.
Yeah, well, I had to get rid of that.
Well, there you go.
I'm good. I don't have any pests. I'm good. I see a spider, it's dead, and I
Yeah.
rarely see one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. Just like they
Exactly.
say, there's fiddlebacks in every structure. Like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever. If I don't see them, they're not here.
Exactly.
So,
Out of sight, out of mind.
yeah, I think so. I just have to remember that they're not all with their buddies ganging up coming to bite me. So, as long as I remember that, I'm okay.
Oh my. Okay.
Gotcha.
That makes
gotcha.
sense. Well, for those cabin owners that are listening right now, knowing that peak season is right around the corner, and they know they had some issues with bed bugs last year during peak season, because you can't help it when you have 20, 30,000 people descend on a location every weekend.
Yeah.
You're going to bring bugs with you. What's the best way to get in touch with you, and what kind of service may you be able to offer?
The Facebook page is going to have all the contact info. It's really easy. Just about everybody has Facebook anymore. So just Harmony Pest Solutions on Facebook, or 800-277-3064 is our main number. The Bedbug Proactive Program has saved, this does tell how many tens of thousands of dollars over the last several years, saving cabin owners from having these major shutdowns from bedbug infestation. It doesn't keep you from getting bed bugs, it keeps them from spreading, and it makes it easier to find them so we can get them out of there much faster.
Nice.
That's a good thing. I mean, if I was a renter, you know what I mean, I would want that for my cabins or home.
And you guys,
Proactive program is about 1/4 of the cost of a remedial treatment, and if you have any problems, remedial treatment is covered.
and I was going to say, and you guys boast a very good turnaround rate. So those cabins that, of course, that's their livelihood in many cases, they don't have that much downtime.
Yes, very rarely do we have to book bookings. Sometimes if it's a turn that day of same-day booking, there are times, because you can't get to everywhere every day. You know, we're not always available to get every place at once. So, once in a while.
All right. Well, I know you got to get going, and we do too. So give us that 800 number. Of course, the Facebook page is Harmony Pest Solutions. Y hablo español. I love it. Thank you so much, Trey.
Perfect.
You
Bye,
have a great
Trey.
day. All right, man. He was working, by the way. I don't know if y'all noticed that. The
Yeah.
man was putting in work as we were talking.
Well, I mean, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think it's good what they do. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Absolutely.
And then you just, ooh, man.
Bed bugs. That's just that seems like a nightmare for cabin owners.
But you know, if I had the money to own cabins and
Yeah.
rent them out,
You would
I
wanna
would.
make sure, yeah.
I would invest in a proactive program for that. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey, I want to say good morning to Jamie.
Good morning, Jamie.
She is on vacation. She's in Arkansas with her Arkansas besties.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's all good, but I'm listening to my morning show.
Yes.
So
We're out in
she's
We're in Arkansas.
got us listening to, she's got her besties over in Arkansas listening to us.
Good morning.
And let me see.
What part of Arkansas?
Where she's
Arkansas.
at. She told me
You know, it's against the
that.
law to
She's in Camden.
Camden, Arkansas. Okay,
Yeah.
I used to do a show over there back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, ma'am. South Central Arkansas over there.
Well,
By Magnolia and El Dorado.
she finally got her little vacation.
You notice
so.
I said it properly, Jamie. El Dorado.
El Dorado.
It's not El Dorado like it's spelled. It's El Dorado.
El Dorado.
El Dorado.
That's-
Magnolia. It's the Golden Triangle down there. Matter of fact, I met James Otto
Cool.
with him. He's 1 inch taller than me.
Really?
Yeah, which you don't get a lot of people taller than me, but he is. Him and old Trace Atkins, tall fellers. In
I met
country
Trace
game.
Adkins, and it was like, hi. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was very tall. I want to meet Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
He's in trouble though.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that. Matter of fact, I pulled that from your country music entertainment news today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there was a piece about him, but it just basically reiterated what happened. So yesterday we had that he fell.
The show where he fell, this was a completely different
So
show.
then today, or whenever it was, Sunday
Couple of
night.
days after
was it
that.
Sunday night?
Yeah.
He basically said that he had lost his voice.
Lost his voice.
After his opening acts, Hardy and the other one, the other opening.
I don't remember who it was, but the opening acts were great.
And they did it. They performed, and then when it was time for Morgan Wallen to come out, there was a note flashed over the big screen that said, "Unfortunately, Morgan Wallen has lost his voice, and he's not going to be able to perform tonight." But there is a little speculation that may have been started by one of the bouncers of the green room.
The security
Yeah.
detail, the security
For him.
supposedly told a few of the ticket holders, that people that were there, that he was just too drunk to perform. So, we don't know.
Yikes.
How would we know? We don't know the
Yikes.
truth.
How would we know? So yeah, but
I'd have been mad too.
they gave them all refunds.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, and he is a big enough star that he can do that, and people aren't going to be too mad about it. There's going to be people mad. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I'd have been mad too. I'd have seen Morgan Wallen that night. Show would have. Okay, sorry.
Oh me, oh my, oh.
Anyway,
What?
nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing? Not a
Nothing.
thing, huh?
Nothing, nada.
Hey, did you see the new scientific research that shows that eating ice cream could be good for you?
Really?
Yeah. However, scientists haven't released the studies
Why not?
because they
Stingies?
run counter to people's health expectations about eating sugary sweets. Needless to say, the news is upsetting to the ice cream industry.
Okay.
Yeah, and now 2 ice cream heavyweights issued this warning to those nerds in the white lab coats.
Hi, I'm Ben. And I'm Jerry. Have you heard about the health studies that prove ice cream is good for you? Of course you haven't. That's because these dirtbag scientists have been keeping the results from you. These nerds don't know who they're messing with. You think we're just 2 hippies from Vermont? Think again. You want to take on the ice cream cartel? Huh? Bring it. We got a new flavor for you. It's called Kneecap Crunch. You saying what I think you're saying? Hey, we're just talking here. These so-called scientists work in a beautiful laboratory. Be a real shame if something were to happen to it. Sometimes buildings like that just blow up for no reason. So you might want to think twice about starting something with Ben and Jerry. You might also want to think twice about starting your car, too. So wake up and tell the people that ice cream is good for them. Or you might wake up with a cow's head in your bed. Capiche?
Bang!
They woke up this morning and chose violence.
I'm telling you, Ben and Jerry's bout it.
Yeah.
They're from the streets, boy.
Man.
The mean streets of Vermont.
Man. Wow.
Oh, man.
Don't mess with Ben and Jerry.
I then Ben. Dang, I don't know who's I'm more fearful of, Ben or Jerry.
Yeah, that's capiche.
Tim said, I'd rather eat a bowl of cottage cheese than ice cream. I do like me some cottage cheese. You like cottage cheese?
I do too, but I like ice cream better.
Large curd or small curd?
Small for me.
I'm a large curd guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the consistency a little bit better.
I like cottage cheese. I'm not so much a fan of the peaches in cottage cheese. I like strawberries or pineapple.
Okay, it's a funny story. Back in my early 20s, I had, and my teens too, obviously. I was a beanpole, as they say. I was super skinny, so I had to eat. I literally had to eat to put on weight. I mean, in the sense of I had to eat more than I was even hungry for, if you will.
Yeah.
To put on weight, and that was a goal of mine, was to put on weight. Well, little did I know after I had the twins, my birthing weight would stick around. No, I'm kidding. But you know what I'm saying? Little I know it was going to be no problem for me to gain weight here in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I did. And one of the ways that a guy that had already been through a whole weight loss journey told me is a good way to gain weight was to eat cottage cheese. At that time, I really didn't like cottage cheese just by itself. Mm-hmm. But he said what he did was he put the Yoplait, the little cup Yoplait yogurts, like the peaches or the blueberries or whatever. He would put that in his cottage cheese and mix it up, and it would give you a good couple of different things that you needed.
Yeah.
He said that would be really good for me if I was trying to put on weight, if I'd do that. And it worked, and I put on muscle.
Well, good.
Little did I know, after the twins were born, I would eat every time they did, basically, and had no problem putting on weight, all the way up to about 100 pounds of extra weight. So up to 285 at that point. But then it was time for my weight loss journey again. So.
Well, I'm glad you did it. I've seen your pictures. It's still very hard for me to believe.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a different Jay Lindley.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the wife shared a photo with me from just 2 or 3 years ago. And I look completely different. 3 years ago, because when I started jiu-jitsu, my body changed. I went from carrying around a lot of excess weight in different areas to using my body in every which way I've ever known, and then that overall cardio coming from jiu-jitsu really just burned a lot of fat off of me.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Tim said, nope, just cottage cheese with some black pepper.
I know people who eat it like that.
I can dig
it.
it.
It's gross, but whatever.
It's gross? You don't like black pepper?
No, I love black pepper. It's just, I've tried the cottage cheese and the black pepper. I just prefer the fruit in the cottage cheese.
Some
people put salt and pepper.
Yeah. So when it comes right down to it, if it's cottage cheese alone, I'm good. I'm cool with the cottage cheese.
You're good, okay.
Yeah, just cottage cheese. But the large curd, for sure.
Okay.
I don't know why we even started in that.
Because we were talking about stuff that's good for you or something you could gain weight with.
Yeah, that's right.
I like ice cream, though.
Yeah?
I do.
Did you know that today is literally the perfect day?
Why is that?
I'd have to say April 25th, because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
That is from a movie!
Yes, Miss Congeniality.
Yes!
So today is the perfect day, guys. Just for the record.
Bless her little heart. That went right over her head.
That was a great answer.
It was a great answer for the perfect day.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, today is National Hug a Plumber Day.
Today is April 25th, Hug a Plumber Day. It's a day when everyone is encouraged to tightly embrace a plumber. And just to be clear, that is a monkey wrench in his pocket, but he's still happy to see you. Have a wonderful Hug a Plumber Day.
Done.
Oh my gosh.
It's National Hug a Plumber Day.
Good morning, Papa Larry.
Papa Larry?
Hope you get plenty of hugs today.
Yeah. Good morning, Papa Larry.
He's a plumber.
And of course, Mr. Warren, my neighbor.
Yes, he's such a nice guy.
Very much so. And his son Adam's been in my house plenty of times.
Yep.
Plumbing stuff as well.
They're good.
Yep. Big shout out to
They've
all
been
the
around a
plumbers.
long time.
Who else is plumbing? Ooh, who was it? There was a gentleman that did some plumbing for us back in the day. I think he's so busy now. That's one of the things. It's like the plumbers around here have so much work it's hard to get to the average Joe in a
Yeah.
house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're too busy plumbing new builds up in Hochtown that it's tough to get one just for your, quick drain unstoppage or whatever.
There is one, I don't even remember who it is. He's like, I don't go to Hochtown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just handle homes in
Okay.
the county.
Okay.
Homes or businesses
Yeah.
need something. And everybody says you can get him pretty fairly quickly. I just don't know who it is.
He needs to advertise on the radio. Sounds like.
He does.
Because there's a lot of people like me that say the same thing. Just
Yeah.
can't get a plumber, just can't get an electrician because everybody's up in Hochtown.
Yeah. So, but he's like, oh, and I mean, he stays busy, because he's handling what they can't. So, I think, but I don't blame him for working up there. I mean,
No,
it's,
absolutely. No.
guaranteed
No.
work, and
Don't
I
take-
knew you didn't mean it. Like
Yeah,
that.
don't take my statement the wrong way. I absolutely fault no one for chasing the bag
Yeah.
and getting their dollar
Right.
and doing it the right way, putting in good electricity and good plumbing in Hochtown. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it could be tough on the average Joe that just has,
Yes,
a stopped
absolutely.
up dishwasher.
And they just need
Jay Lindley.
a little bit of.
Just need probably just need to learn how to do some, basic plumbing stuff for myself.
I was gonna say, just call my dad.
Actually, I've Googled it like 13 times, so
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I will tell you
I
this.
took that sucker apart.
My dad and my brothers will. They repair a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
My dad's always. If you can do it yourself, do it yourself.
totally.
He's taught me a lot. And then sometimes I think, oh, I can do that and take on the job. And I'm like, ugh, I should have asked for help. But anyway, we'll eventually get there, or he'll have to fix it in the end anyway. But I know that they have watched some videos on YouTube. My mom was having a problem with her washer.
Yeah.
And one video is like, seriously, take out this part, slam it on the ground, and put it back in. And they did that, and it fixed whatever was wrong.
Yeah,
So I don't know, it's weird, but there's some really good instructional videos.
absolutely. Tim says he keeps trying different ice creams. Haven't really found one that he likes, but butter pecan is the closest so far. Butter pecan is I'm pretty sure that's my dad's favorite ice cream. Brahms butter pecan ice cream.
I like pecan pralines and cream. That's
Ooh,
good. Try that, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think Tim is Tim is to ice cream as you are to cornbread.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Try
You just
it.
tried it
Yeah.
and tried it and tried it and don't like it.
Just don't like it. Yeah. Okay, I understand that. I have to understand. I get it.
Hey, today is National Zucchini Bread Day.
Ew.
What?
Mint chocolate chip ice cream with Mountain Dew.
I'm not gonna knock it until I
You
try
are weird.
it.
I'm knocking
You're
it.
knocking it.
I love mint chocolate chip, but not no Mountain Dew. No.
Hey, shout out to library workers all over the world today.
Yeah.
Danielle says they need to make peanut butter ice cream.
Have you not been to Baskin Robbins?
Oh, they got some in Baskins?
Well, it's not just straight peanut butter.
Carol Baskin Robbins. Got tiger flavored.
Yeah, it's ex-husband flavor.
Fed him to the tigers, snacking.
They snacking.
Whacked him.
He told me don't be talking smack. Try
Who?
it first. That was
Try it,
Uncle
yeah.
Chuckums eats that.
All right, Uncle Chuck.
My sister-in-law eats those little Rice Krispies or Sugar Smacks?
Sugar Smacks.
Those cereal?
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
eats
yeah.
those on her ice cream.
Are they just Smacks?
Yeah, like the golden smacks.
Like the cocoa, like not Cocoa Puffs, but the Golden Puffs. The
Golden Puffs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she eats those on her ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe that's how it just makes it better for her. I don't know.
Like Sweet Puff if you're buying the side product, the off-brand.
Yeah.
Sweet Puffs.
Sweet Puffs. Oops, it's about time for your best country update. What was
Yeah,
you gonna
that's true.
say?
I'm a huge fan of peanut butter, and I like some ice creams. I don't know if I would like a peanut butter ice cream.
Just straight peanut butter?
Yeah, like
I don't
whipped
either.
peanut butter and dairy. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right now.
I don't know. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back with your best country update coming up next. We'll be right back. Facebook Live, 60 seconds.
Monte House, presented by Viva First Bank, is back, and with a fresh new look. Saturday, April 29th, after the Rangers host the Yankees. Step outside the ballpark's north entrance and into the post-game party at the CBD
okay.
Kratom back.
J live streaming, 7:10 to 9:30 a.m. Become a Best Country bestie for tons of giveaways too. Make sure you hit see first on the notifications and join us weekdays online at SEOKRadio.com. It's Jay and Laney J live, Best Country 106.
Time for that Best Country update.
It is time. Megan Trainor.
Uh-oh.
She's sorry for the negative remarks she made about teachers on her podcast. The Mother singer issued an apology to her fans Sunday on TikTok. She says, I was bullied by some teachers, so in that moment I got angry and I said, F teachers. She originally made the comment during a conversation with her co-host about their plans to homeschool their kids.
Ah.
Okay.
I had bad experiences with teachers, but I wouldn't say blank them overall.
No, me neither.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
I had great experiences with teachers too.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're like everyone else. There's good and bad.
Shout out to Miss Shipley and Miss Schultz.
Aww. After selling out the Nashville show on his upcoming home team tour, Thomas Rhett has added a second hometown show at Music City's Bridgestone Arena. The tour was scheduled to close out on September 29th, but will now wrap up September 30th with Cole Swindell and Nate Smith. Tickets go on sale to the general public this Friday at 10 a.m. at thomasrhett.com. Carrie Underwood has extended her Reflection, the Las Vegas residency at Resorts World Theater residency with 3 additional dates in December, the 13th, 15th, and 16th. Tickets for the new performances go on sale Friday.
Ew.
Dustin Lynch launched the first ever country music themed full weekend pool party of its kind in Sin City.
Ooh.
With his pool situation, Vegas in June 2021. But this year he's moving it to Nashville during the annual CMA Fest. The event will be held on June the 10th at Margaritaville Hotel, Nashville. Limited event tickets will be distributed via a random lottery system, and the opt-in period for the drawing is now open through Thursday at 5 p.m. via Dustin's Stay Country Club. Winners will be notified by email on Friday.
All right.
Cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Well, that's it for your Best Country Update.
All righty.
All righty then.
20 minutes till the top of the hour, 9 o'clock. That brings up some swap shop in 20 minutes.
That's cool. We
Like it.
be loving some swap shop.
Speaking of swap shop, you can get your birthdays and anniversaries in anytime now. And Al Pacino is 82 today.
Oh, wow.
Hank Azaria is 58. Renee Zellweger is 53. And one of my
hello.
and one of my favorite actors, Jason Lee, is 52 today.
Ah.
You know who Jason Lee
I
is?
do not. Maybe I just need to see him.
He's been in a lot of Kevin Smith's movies, Jay and Silent Bob movies, Mallrats.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
He was on Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't on Dazed and Confused. Never mind, I'm sure.
And then, of course, somebody says, how is he related to Bruce Lee?
Not.
He's not.
I don't think he is.
He's not. I asked Google.
Google it. You Google it.
Google it. Y'all had breakfast yet?
Oh, what's for breakfast today?
Well, I'm just saying.
We had kolaches.
We did have kolaches, and they're good. You can also get kolaches at Mountain Fork One Stop.
That's where we got them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're awesome.
Outstanding.
Their breakfast buffet is from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Hold up. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Stop the presses. Did
Yes.
you just say breakfast buffet?
I did.
Is there another breakfast buffet in the county?
Not that I know of.
So that may be the only breakfast buffet.
Yeah, I'm serious.
That sounds like fake news.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
This is huge.
It's huge.
Okay.
This is huge, people. Listen up.
They have kolaches, eggs, pancakes, sausage, gravy, and biscuits, regular sausage patties, bacon, hash browns. You can build your own breakfast burrito. They have croissants.
We literally had all of that
Yeah, it's delicious.
for breakfast. We had the little, what do they call them, silver dollar pancakes.
Yeah, those are good too.
I wrapped those silver dollar pancakes around my sausage, dipped them in the syrup,
Yeah.
had biscuits and gravy, had bacon, had hash browns.
Yes.
Those hash browns are like no other hash browns.
Yeah, they were delicious.
They're
They were
completely
awesome.
different than anything
Yeah.
you've had.
I loved it. I thought it was excellent. So,
Where's this at again?
this is at Mountain Fork One Stop. That is the store on the west side
What
in
store?
Eagletown because
Sorry.
there's two stores,
Okay.
but this is the one on the west
Closest to
side,
Broken Bow.
closest to Broken Bow.
Oh.
Yes. It used to be Odell's, but it
Okay.
is now Mountain Fork One Stop.
I like it.
So their breakfast buffet Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Lunch buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday, and they have different foods every day.
Okay.
But they've got barbecue and pulled pork and chicken. They have baked beans, tater salad, hamburger steak. I mean, just different foods every day.
Dang.
It is a buffet. Their burger grill is open 11 to 7 Monday through Saturday. And of course, they have tater tots, fries, and curly fries to go with that. And they always have some type of dessert, whether it be banana pudding, berry cobbler, blackberry cobbler, peach cobbler. They mix it up.
Dang.
So yeah, it's that first store there in Eagletown if you're headed to Eagletown. Used to be Odell's. It's now Mountain Fork One Stop. It is a convenience store and, of course, that good country cooking and that great service. Check them out, folks.
Oh, yeah.
It's delicious.
Mountain Fork One Stop.
Yes.
Now, I'm trying to picture. Is that the one that had the word? I don't know for sure. I haven't been towards that way in a long time, but had the words Eagle Cash or something like that.
Yeah, I believe so.
It was painted on the side.
Yeah, I believe
Because
so.
I thought it was called the Eagle Cash Stop for a long time.
Yeah, it was maybe Eagle Cash Grocery.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So
Yeah.
I just remember. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
I got
That's it.
I got
That's it. I remember.
But it's Mountain Fork One Stop.
Yes. Yes. Uh-oh.
We had a standoff out front.
That's not, what's he doing? Like,
Busting
did he
that
just hit
user.
my car? The
But they
mailman
made it.
assaulted my car.
With his calves.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a word. Be
He
like,
just stood
"Sorry."
next to him and flexed.
Yeah. My car crinkled. It's done.
Yep. Tim says he likes the Sonic seasonal eggnog.
Eggnog,
shake.
man, I love eggnog. Can't have
Really?
too much of it. You can't have too much of it.
Really?
But yeah, I love
Gross.
eggnog, especially with, eggnog. It's good. You see, you think eggnog is gross.
Yes, not a fan. Not a fan of the nog.
My mother
Yeah.
is mad at you.
Why? What'd I do?
She said, "Did Jay like his cookie?" I said, "He didn't even eat that because he doesn't
It's not a
believe
cookie.
that oatmeal goes in a cookie."
It's not a cookie. It's not
So
baked.
she's like,
Oatmeal's in it.
"What?"
It's not a cookie. Let's
And
fight.
I said, that's what he said, Mom. She
I'll
said,
never
"What's-"
argue with your mother.
She
but-
said, "What's wrong with that boy?"
And sometimes they have raisins in them too. Them oatmeal cookies.
Oh, no. These are they're cocoa, peanut butter, and oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
A little butter and sugar.
See, I like peanut butter, but they need to be baked to be a cookie.
They're no-bake cookies.
No, duh. That's the point. That's why they're not a cookie.
Okay, so next time I'll be like, "Do you want some chocolate oatmeal patties?"
Yeah, chocolate, oatmeal, peanut butter patty.
Yeah. And that's what she finally asked me last night. I was like, "Nope." She said, "Why not?" I said, "He doesn't think that oatmeal belongs in a cookie." What is wrong with
You
him?
know I love your mama. You know I love your mama.
She's like, "What'd you do with the cookie?" I said, "I gave it to Dad." She was probably more mad about that.
He didn't need another one.
Uncle Chuckum said, "You will not win that fight, Jay Wesley. I
Oh.
got my sister's back."
I can run pretty fast too.
Hey,
though.
to her no bake cookies are everybody's favorite. Everybody
Oh, I
loves
believe
them.
it. And let me back up. Let me crawfish a little bit. I am not completely against no bake cookies. I've only taken that stance in the past half a decade. I used to eat them because yes, they taste just like peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
But there was a point in which I started eating oats, like steel cut oats, in the morning for energy to work out.
Yeah.
And I was learning about those, and I found out those are a very good form of carbohydrate, to power your body. So then they were elevated to healthy status to me. Before that, I'd never seen a bowl of oatmeal as healthy, right?
Right,
Because
and
I always
okay.
dumped 2 sticks of butter and a glob of brown sugar in that sucker, and it was not healthy anymore. Okay, so I never saw oats
So good.
as healthy. But once I started, have you ever had a egg white oat cake?
No.
It's okay. So you just put egg whites, like 4 egg whites is what I would do, and like a cup of dry oats. Mix them up together, stick them in the microwave for about a minute and a half, and it's literally just an egg cake with oats in it.
It's good?
Yeah, I mean, I would I'd just a little honey on it.
Okay.
Natural sugars there. So yeah, that made it taste edible. So good is a opinion, right?
Yeah, good is an opinion.
Okay, it was not good until I put the honey on it, and probably some days I put more honey on it than I should have.
Well, I mean, I guess you would have to have something on there.
But yes, it wasn't bad. But then once I seen them as health food, you couldn't put them in a cookie anymore, and it'd be a true cookie. Plus, it's not baked, so it has to be baked for it to be a cookie.
I can understand that. The texter says he's from Oklahoma City, and that's all I have to say.
I'm a
about
city
that.
boy. This is true. I've been reminded that.
Hey,
of
you
that
eat
in my
plenty
entire life.
of country cooking that I don't, so that's all right. So
Yes,
yeah.
just because the McDonald's is in McCurtain County doesn't make it country cooking.
That's right. No, it does not.
If you go there once a day, you are probably not likely eating country cooking.
No, you are absolutely not.
Not that there's anything wrong with that place. They're advertisers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I ain't bashing them.
No, we're not bashing anybody.
I think real life trumps dollar bills, in my opinion. I'll lose $1 for it. I'll gain $1 for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm true to myself and not to any one business or entity just because they pay us. Some people won't like that and will drop off. Others will appreciate that and jump on.
Right.
That's life, man. You can't bend how you act because of how others will respond.
That's very true.
But you should bend how you act on to cater how you're treating others.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So those are 2 different things. You can those are not mutually inclusive.
Gotcha.
So you can have both. You can set boundaries and yet treat people with dignity and respect.
You absolutely can.
And I think
You
those are
should.
very important, both of them. I don't know which one. Well, treating people good. No, I'm going to say they're equally important.
You take care of
Setting
the people
boundaries.
who take care of you.
Setting boundaries so that people don't run all over you,
Yes.
but treat people with dignity and respect.
You can still be respectful to someone and set your boundaries.
You can be respectful to people you don't agree with 100%.
Absolutely.
You know?
I hear that so much. Like, what? You're mad at me because you don't agree with me?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I promise you, when we come to the end of our discussion and we still don't agree, the world will not end.
No.
You know
it
what I mean?
won't.
Matter
It
of
won't.
fact, we'll go on about our lives as if it never happened.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's just, not everybody's going to agree all the time.
Absolutely.
So what?
And that's okay.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
Uh-oh. We got something happening here. Me and the besties here, up and at 'em. We about to go see what kind of crazy trouble we can get into. Glad to join y'all this morning, but gotta get this vacation on and popping. I love it, Jamie.
Yeah, you enjoy that vacation too.
Enjoy your
yes,
vacation.
you deserve it.
Oh my goodness.
I'll be gone 3 weeks in June. I know what you mean.
9 minutes till swap shop. In 9 minutes. 9 o'clock. Yes, sir. You have a great day. All right. I had a feeling.
Yeah, swap shop.
My
yeah.
ESPN2
Yeah.
was talking to me.
You're right. You're right. See, you didn't say no when I said I'll be gone 3 weeks in June.
That's fine. Do what you do, you girl.
Whatever. I cannot be gone that long.
No?
No.
Yeah, you're probably right. I couldn't either.
No.
I'm going and hanging out with my dad and my brother at the end of this week, and or middle to end of this week. And I love my brother. I love my dad dearly. But we all 3 know about how long we can spend together before we start to get tired of each other.
Yeah.
And since we're adults, you don't have to go into a an outing thinking 72 hours from now I'm not going to like y'all anymore.
No,
You know what I mean?
you do not
You can
have to-
enjoy the 72 hours and
Yes.
then know when it's time, it's time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And luckily, as adults, in our latter years, we've figured that out. I'm sure Dad knew it a long time ago, but it took me a while. I think my brother may have learned it even before me, but it took me a while.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you feel like you shouldn't be that way.
Right.
Or, you know, like,
you shouldn't
oh.
feel like that. You shouldn't feel imposed upon by your family.
Yeah, but
You know what I
I mean, if our
It's
family,
natural.
people are people. So
Yeah.
I
it's
have
natural.
some family members that I love dearly, but 5 minutes and I'm done.
Well, at least it's a little longer than 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, I just, I
Well-
love them, but whew.
But think about it this way: as adults, I mean, my parents raised my brother and myself. Okay.
Yes.
They were like a couple of months away from, or a few months away from 50 years wedding anniversary when my mom passed, right?
Okay.
So at this point in our lives, we're coming into a small vacation together where we all three have entirely different lives.
Yes.
We all take care of our own business. We all do for ourselves. We do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas when you get together with people, there's not an expectation of, but there is definitely, it's easy to impose upon somebody's daily routine when you're not a part of it. Does that make sense? Normally.
Yeah, gotcha.
Normally.
Gotcha. Yes.
You're a part of my daily routine. So if I was to see you on Saturday, it wouldn't be an issue. Does that make sense?
Right.
Because we're every day.
Right.
Whereas, although spending 5 days straight with you is probably plenty.
I'm offended.
Hey, it's about time.
I'm leaving.
It's about time. I was offended earlier.
I'm leaving. You were?
No.
Oh, no. No, but
like,
it's
sweet.
people are people, and we're
Yeah.
just not always going to get along or just be chums with everybody, and that's okay. A lot of times, too, when you spend time with people, or that's your sibling or something,
Yeah.
they think because they want to do it, you have to do it too.
True.
You're like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And it took me a long time to say, you know what? I don't want to. Because
Yeah.
I have a friend that will call and badger the crap out of me until I say yes to do something with her.
Yeah.
And now I've learned I don't want to. Why?
Exactly.
I just don't want to. I don't have to have a reason.
That's
I don't
true.
want to.
Yeah, I don't have
So-
the feelers to do it right now.
Yeah, so.
James says, heck, I argue with myself and stay mad at myself for days. He'd be holding a grudge like nobody's business.
Yeah, just been mad, fired up. Don't look in the mirror. You might punch it. I'm done. You're done.
You're done. You're done. Good morning, Becky. Let's see here.
Becky.
Micah says, do y'all know how many times I've been blocked or unfriended because of disagreements on Facebook? That's the sad truth today, Micah. People will quickly drop you in a heartbeat on their socials if y'all just have a simple misunderstanding or a simple disagreement.
I had one block me yesterday. We've been friends for years. She posted. She's always posting all this anti-Jesus stuff, and
Okay, which
you
is
know,
fine.
but
Everybody's
just-
entitled to their opinion.
right.
Yes.
And she posted, drag shows do not kill people, guns and hate do.
Okay.
And all I said was, hate absolutely kills, guns not so much.
Yeah, because it's the people to pull the trigger on the guns. Right?
Yeah, so she's like, how dare you comment on my post? I'm like,
We've been friends.
why do
forever.
we blame the guns? It's the shooters who are responsible, not the guns. They
Yeah.
could have stabbed people.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah. She's like, I'm done with you. I'm blocking you. Like,
Dang.
okay, drag queen. She ain't a drag queen, but I'm just saying. No, I mean, I don't care about the drag queens.
Right.
You
It wasn't
know?
even, that wasn't even what you
No,
responded
I'm
to.
just
That's
like,
funny.
guns don't kill people. And I normally don't comment on stuff like that.
Yeah. I never,
But it's just like, I got tired of all her posts. I'm like, oh, gosh.
very
she's so
wise
mean.
man, Pete, once told me, Facebook is a great place to share opinions, a horrible place to find facts.
It's true.
And it's true. You don't, every single, it just seems like, not everybody, obviously, but it seems like the majority of people that use social media regularly are looking for other people to affirm and agree with everything they're saying. And like you said, when they post a post, that is absolutely, it splits, right down the middle of people who support it or people who don't.
Right,
Whatever
right.
it is.
Yeah.
When you post something like that, then to not expect that you're going to get an opinion that is
That's what I'm
opposing to
saying.
yours,
That's what I'm saying.
but then to go even further, to be done with a maybe even lifelong friendship, maybe 10 years. I don't know how long y'all are friends, but
We've been friends about 15 years.
so, you know,
Yeah, yeah, she
decade
was
and a half.
mad. I'm like, what?
And to just drop it, that just tells me y'all weren't. She was never really your friend.
No, because she's commented on some of the stuff. Like, I don't post things like I used to, but she's commented different opinion on my stuff. I'm like, oh, more power to you. It's okay.
Yeah.
But she's not like that. She's not one of those people that if you disagree with her, then you're wrong and you're a
You're out of her
loser.
life.
Yeah.
I got you. Fine. And you know what? Let her have her way too.
Yeah.
I mean, it can have positives. You don't have to see a bunch of the crap you don't want to see on social media, I guess. But it's going to have negatives. You're going to think you're right all the time because only people that surround you are people that agree with you.
Yes, absolutely. And that's not good. I'm sorry.
That's
it's
very
not
unhealthy.
Yeah.
I promise you that. If you aren't challenging your own ideas every single day and just accepting what you read, I don't care where you read it. Maybe you read it on Wikipedia. People can change that every day.
Yes. Yes.
It's not going to be factual at all times. So just do some research if you actually want to go all in on one of those topics or opinion conversations on social media.
I'm sorry. I'm not one of those who's like, oh, guns kill people. No, it's not the gun. It's the person holding the gun.
Totally. It's that. I mean, that's law of nature, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, like, oh,
Because
that knife is killing people again.
Because I'm thinking, how could a gun kill somebody without another person? Well, maybe if it was set up on like remote control and was automatic fed through some machine and just started shooting randomly.
Somebody still had to set that up.
Boom. That part.
Yeah.
Through my headphone cord. That part, it was still, ultimately, you still have a human element somewhere.
Husbands that come home early kill people. Oh, I get it. I'm like, what? Oh, goodness.
Michael says, no way, man. Just go all in hard with the rumors you heard.
Right. That's how we do
it.
My goodness. Crazy. You got some music for us
I
this
do.
morning?
Big buy request from one of my favorite neighbors. I'm not going to say my favorite neighbor because I absolutely don't know how many neighbors I have listening at this moment. So I don't want to offend anybody. Because if I was to gauge by the amounts of waves that I have on a regular basis, James is absolutely my favorite neighbor because he waves at me just about every day. Or we wave, as we pass by.
Yeah.
It used to be your number one wave. But now he's back to the whole hand. But no,
he wouldn't be my favorite.
So even Shiloh, I he is a personal good friend of mine. He's also a neighbor.
Really?
But he's across the street from Brett.
Ah.
But he wouldn't even be my favorite neighbor if that was because he don't even wave at me.
I bet he don't.
He don't. He'd be like, he'll look at me and kind of like, out of 10 times, 3 of those he'd be like, just like a nonchalant
He looks
kind
like
of.
the type.
Yeah.
Shallow
Too
PI.
cool to wave at you driving down the street.
Shallow PI.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then that spot, we got to get into this. We got to get into the swap shop. We got to play this song. Forgot who it was by. Oh yeah, now I remember.
You got it?
I think so.
I'm going to take it out of our library so you can't play it anymore. Just because I feel mean.
That's
I
horrible.
feel mean. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't. I'll play nice. I'm sorry, Mr. Garrison. Okay. I know. But yeah, it's about swap shop time, folks. Stick around. You can call us with your buy, sell, trade, or giveaway items.
Is it the?
The. Yes.
No, it's not.
What?
That's why I couldn't find it. I was looking for the.
Look under the either under the artist or the song.
Well, we'll talk about that too. The artist is wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we've had this discussion before.
I think we have to. I feel some deja vu right now.
Yeah, like, okay, we'll fix that, and then we forgot. Probably me.
Very
It's
true.
probably me that forgot. Because my brain just ain't what she used to be. So. The old gray brain just ain't what she used to be. I know. That is a friendly wave. The middle finger is not a friendly wave. No, Michael Poole, we are not.
What? What's Michael Poole saying now?
You and Laney should review movies. There's a new Spider movie I'd like to hear Laney's review of.
Ha!
That would be nothing but beeps.
She was a pest control serviceman. She took out those spiders wide. Alright, we'll be right back. Facebook Live with Swap Shop.
gmail.com. Please keep your calls to 3 items or less, and no businesses may call. Swap Shop is heard Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 a.m. exclusively on Best Country 106. Today's Swap Shop is brought to you by...
Sorry. Choctaw Electric Cooperative and Insulation Solutions. I'm so sorry. I couldn't get that out there. I stumbled on my words. I sorry.
She word stumbled.
I did. All right. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I have 4 good used pickup tires for sale. They're LT 265 70 R17 10 ply. I have farm fresh chicken eggs for sale, and I'm looking for some pigeons or quail for dog training. If anybody has these, they can call 580-306-5102. If I don't answer, leave me a voicemail or you can text message me.
580-306-5102. Thank you. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking to do some trading on 2 or 3 items I've got. I need a chop saw for cutting metal. It has to be good. I've got a 2-gallon air compressor Craftsman 110 with 50-foot hose. I've also got a table saw. It's a Craftsman's older type. And I've got a cement bird bath feeder out here and a few Craftsman sockets. And I live in Neenah, Arkansas. Phone number 479-217-8807. And I'd like to trade that for all that for a good chop saw for cutting metal.
All right, 479-216-8807. Thank you. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I've got a 40 by 50 metal shop building on the 7 lot at Idabel. For more information, call 502-2705.
580-212-2705. Thank you. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. I'm going to call in from Miss Marilyn this morning. She's in the hospital in Owasso, Oklahoma. I need someone to give me an estimate on a ramp, and I've got a gas grill I would sell, and it's 286-3349.
580-286-3349, and I'm here wishing Marilyn gets better. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking for a set of Vortex heads for a 350 Civic. If you have any, can you call me or take 580-236-9909.
580-236-9909. Thank you. All right. Very good. What we got going on out there? Something going down? Oh, no. Sorry. I thought maybe something was going down outside, but I was wrong.
I don't see nothing.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Hey, I think this is Nami. Nami says, or Nami, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Like to wish Gary Jones a happy birthday today.
Oh, no. We're
Uh-oh.
not. We ain't putting him on the list.
Uh-oh,
He's
no
too
Gary Jones.
ornery. No. Happy birthday, Gary, and we got him on the list. All right. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I have some full blood puppies for sale. And the number's called 236-4116.
580-236-4116. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. I was trying to think of Gary's CB handle. I can't think of it. His nickname. Man, it's right there. It's right.
On the tip
It's
of her tongue.
right there. What is it? Chuck,
Road
are you
dog.
listening? Somebody's listening.
Road Dog.
Road Dog is.
It's not it?
That's Brayley Cupid.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That's Nala's Road Dog.
Road Dog?
Yeah, that's our Road Dog. Yeah. I can't think of it. Boy, that bothers me.
Road
I
King.
can't stand it. Road King.
You know what my handle was?
What?
Weasel.
Really?
Yeah,
I like it.
Weasel.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yeah, I was just talking about Gary. His handle is Cold Cheese.
Coachies. That's it. Coachies. All right. Thank you.
Although I don't think neither of us have enough Native American to say that word on the radio.
I know, right? I know. Happy birthday, Coachies.
Coachies.
Known him forever. I could not remember that.
Shame on you.
Usually I can't remember people's real names.
And you only remember their
You're
handle.
right.
I love it.
That's it. That's all we got.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
I know.
Well, it's been a good morning. I've enjoyed the show today.
Oh, wow. They call him something else. I can't say that on the air.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Oops. Nope. Got to be nice. What is Tony Salmon saying?
What?
E. Lenny Jen's house. What did you do to Lenny Jen's house?
Uh-oh. Who's
I
that?
don't know. That's what E said.
Oh, back when Dave was on the radio?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
really?
know.
So they used to do the radio station when Dave was there and did Lenny Jen's house.
He calls me Lenny Jen.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like,
Jen.
what are you talking about?
Lenny Jen. I like,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. I like that. You don't like that, Lenny Jen?
It's funny because
Yeah.
it's funny.
Mine is Tim.
Yeah, I would call him Timbuktu.
Timbuktu.
I'm just kidding. It's Tim Lou, Bunny.
It's
Freeman.
Timothy.
Timothy.
Timmy. Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner.
Timmy Tin. Not by the hair of Timmy Tin.
May I have another?
All right.
Sorry.
Ah, that's funny.
Oh my goodness. May I have
That
another?
is funny. Okay, I'm gonna behave now.
I'm hungry.
Spider pest control?
That's all you'll do.
Is
Spider.
Tony Spider-Man?
Oh, I think he is.
E, are you Spider-Man? Now I'm gonna have to go creep his Facebook page like a creepy stalker. Huh. I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
No, yeah. You can,
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
can stalk him all you want.
No, I was just kidding. Yeah.
Stalk him all he wants.
All right. You guys give us a call, 584-3388, 3389, or 584-3372. Buy, sell, trade, or give away. Let us know what you got. You can go to our website, seokradio.com, and you can click on the local news tab, and there you'll find some local news and community events. There's also an announcement from Broken Bow City about the grass mowing, what do you call it, ordinance?
Yes.
Yeah, that's there if you guys want to read that. That's on there. That's important. It comes up a lot in questions, so
For sure.
what you're responsible for.
What are you responsible for?
You,
Go look it up.
go look it up on the website.
That's right.
It'll be good. There's lots of good stuff there. Swap Shop list is also there. We post that every day on our Facebook,
Truth.
but it is also there on our,
Truth in.
the
She's
list
truth
every day.
in. Every day she be truth in.
Speaking of, let's see what we got going on in the community this week. The Goodwater Masonic Lodge number 148 is partnered with the Redland community, and they're doing a fundraiser at the Redland Community Center for a new building. It'll be a bean supper with all the fixins, April 29th at 5 o'clock. That's going to be Saturday. It's $8 a plate. They'll have an auction afterwards, cakes and pies and other miscellaneous items. So everything goes to the new building, the new
Nice.
community building.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah. Community buildings are great.
They are.
They give you a place to meet up with folks from the community
Yes.
inside a building.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am, thank you very much. I have a couch in the upstate for sale, and they're in, well, I say they're condition. They're not no holes or anything like that. Say. And also I have some nurses' uniforms for sale. And if anybody would get interested, they can call me at 580-1228 or 216.
Sorry.
All right, that's 580-212-1228 or 580-212-7281. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. Yes, I have for sale this morning. I have a baby bassinet, a baby swing, and I have a few strollers, jogger strollers. If anyone's interested, 580-314-5857. I appreciate it.
580-314-5857. Thank you. Have a good day.
Tim calling me out over here. He said, was that the mansplaination of the day?
Oh, yeah.
When I was telling you what the community building was?
Yes. I think that was a good mansplanation.
Yes, community buildings are awesome, Michael. That's true. Because they are a place, a building, where the community can be.
Well, good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. Hey, I still got them 3 vehicles I'm asking $1,200 for. One of them's a F-150 Ford pickup. The other one's an 03 Ford Explorer, and the other one's 07 Nissan Sentra.
Okay.
And I'm asking, I take $1,000 for all three of them today. I've also got some lawnmowers for sale. still got them planters I want to get rid of.
All right, what's your phone number?
580-513-2117.
580-513-2117. Thank you. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to birthday list.
Okay.
And
Angela Williams. All right. I've got Miss Angela Williams on the list. Thank you. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. I have a quick lock raised policy, you know, and some other things that go with it. My number is 933-7611.
580-933-7611. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're going to get into this commercial break here in a second. Phone
Okay.
lines first. Oh, no.
Oops.
Oopsies. Called the wrong number. My bad. Called the wrong number. My bad.
My bad.
I totally paused.
Hey, the splash pad at the Broken Bow City Park opens Monday, May the 1st.
Nice.
It's next week. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I've got a 10 or 12-year-old black milk radical called Lena.
580-212-6275. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. All right.
What was that again?
That's a 10 to 12-year-old black gilding. $1,500. 212-6275.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do. I keep thinking Jackie's dancing over there or something. I keep seeing something moving out of the corner of my eye. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right, folks. 584-3388, 3389, or 3372. Buy, sell, trade, or give away.
If you want to.
Yeah,
If you want to.
you could.
Ooh, Trey sent me a video of his BTU heater thingy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's cool. That's pretty neat, though.
Yeah,
I think it's cool. I'm glad that they do that.
absolutely.
So, this listener needs a 10-foot boat. The number to call is 580-236-7069. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I've got a aluminum toolbox for the back of a pickup. It's black. It's in good condition. I'm asking $300 for that. And I've also got a V-bottom fiberglass boat. It's got a 7.5 horsepower motor on it. It's got a trailer. It's all real nice, ready to go down the road. It's tagged and titled. I'm asking $1,000 for that. The phone number is 580-236-1050.
All right, that's 580-236-1050 for that aluminum toolbox and that boat. Thank you, sir. You too. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I wanted to put Neva Masters on the birthday list.
All right, we got Miss Neva on the birthday list. Thanks for calling her in. Bye.
Neva Masters.
Happy birthday, Miss Neva. All righty. You have any birthdays?
I do, actually. Probably, I'm
Well,
sure. I'm
who
sure
do we
I do.
got?
Eric Smith is 49. Happy birthday, Eric Smith. Josh Gaston is 45. Happy birthday, Josh Gaston. Is it? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. I was just about to say that.
It's April Roberts' birthday.
It is!
What?
Happy birthday, April!
That's big
Yes.
time right there. All right. So, of course, she's down the street from us at the department store there.
That's right. Go
If,
by and see her. Tell
yeah.
her happy birthday.
Yeah, go tell April Roberts happy birthday.
Yeah. If you guys know April, you know where she's at.
Yeah, just call her up and say, I can't believe what Jay and Laney J are saying about you
You
on
know,
the radio
I
right
could
now.
just see her rolling her eyes and going, you know what? I don't even care
Yeah,
about them.
she's like, I know better than that.
Yeah, and then
I
she'd
know
come
them.
marching down here with
Yeah,
her fist
she'd
up.
be like, you know what I heard?
Mm-hmm. I'm going
Be
to
like,
get y'all.
Don't believe everything you see on Facebook.
Oh. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Hello, I have a camper shell that goes over the bed of a Toyota Tundra, and I really wish I could remember what size it is, but I don't know. And it's kind of a silver gray, and we want about $450 for it.
All right. What's your phone number?
It is 236-0870.
All right. 580-236-0870 for that camper shell for a Toyota Tundra. Thank you. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am. I have a Salem Light 26-foot camper. Brand new tires on it, 2014 model. Everything works as it should, and I just want to get rid of it. I take $9,500 for it. 580-286-8514.
All right. That's 580-286-8514 for that 26-foot camper. Thank you. Have a good day, sir. Aubrey Cal has a birthday today, too. Happy birthday, Miss Cal. She's a teacher here in Broken Bow. You have a wonderful day, Miss Cal. Sweet lady there. Oh, okay.
All right.
All righty then. You ready to take a break?
Hey, if you wanna talk about something live on the air there, Tony, you're welcome to give our sales department a call.
Oh.
Absolutely. 23 minutes after 9 a.m., we've got open phone lines and the necessity for a break. So we're going to take it now. We'll be back. Best Country 106, it's Swap Shop.
All right.
All right, Facebook Live. We'll be right back.
We're back.
Best Country 106, it's Jay and Laney J live on Swap Shop. Let's go back to the phone lines.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yeah, this morning I've got some little goats that are ready to wean. I've got some baby chicks, and I've got a boy donkey. Number is 212-0578.
580-212-0578. Thank you, Renee. Have a good day.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Something just got me tickled. It's okay. It's all good. Oh, man.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Let me see. It's 27 minutes after 9 o'clock, and that's the correct time. Mitchell, if you're listening.
Actually, 26 and a half.
Oh, come on.
She's trying to push the swap shop thing to be closed already.
Yeah, it's 9:30. We're done. We're done.
You're done.
Yeah, we're done.
You're done. Wind it up.
All right. I won't do that. Did I do that?
Could you imagine having something like Tourette's that could force you to say something just very off color out in public?
You said off color.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Though?
No, I can't. I cannot imagine how embarrassing that could be. Even though it's
It's
happened.
natural and you couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah,
but
I
still.
would certainly be embarrassed.
She's definitely my hero.
Yeah, she's good.
She's doing a good job of bringing awareness to it too.
She's great. She is. I think more people should. Your mom.
Yeah.
More people should know Eat a Bag.
Yep.
So they just should.
Yep.
Oh goodness. All right, y'all. You got to call us. If you don't, we're out of here. You know we will get out of here. We've proven that. You have got to call us. Let's see. Oh no, that's not until May the 15th. That's going to be a little ways out. So, I don't know. Just trying to see what else is going on in the community.
I knew a couple of guys. One had Tourette's and one had not a full arm on one hand.
Mm-hmm.
And they were both very funny guys.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very funny. And they were in the same room. I was DJing in the moment. And the one who has Tourette's, who was an official in the area, and the other one who has, I don't know exactly what is wrong with his arm, but he didn't have it in the full length of his arm. On the other hand, and so a woman walked up to them. She didn't know them. She was not in the moment. She said, "Oh, could y'all take a photo of us?" Talking about another group of people standing right here. And the one guy, he grabs it. He goes, "Oh yeah, I will." And he Bailey will say anytime you are put under pressure, the ticks go off.
Yeah.
So he's like, and
he starts
his
ticking.
ticks, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm the best one to get you a good photo." And he's like, just making light. And then the other guy, he reaches up and he goes, "Here, let me give you a hand." And he didn't have it. Hilarious interaction.
It's good though that they can make those jokes. It gets them through. Oh, I bet that was super funny.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. In the moment, you're like, can I laugh at this?
Yeah. Is this okay?
But they were making the joke, so of course you could laugh.
You should have been able to.
Yeah.
I would have
Unless you're offended by stuff like that.
But
how can you be offended by someone who's suffering from that, who's making light of it?
And it's not you.
Exactly.
Because, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure people will find a way.
People get offended for others all the time.
Absolutely. It's called selective outrage.
Selective outrage. Yeah, remember when outrage was the word? I'm outraged.
This is the fax line. Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Just the fax, ma'am.
Yeah, y'all know by now. Don't call the fax line.
We're out of the line. We're out of time.
That's right.
No lines lit up.
Done.
I'll give you 10 seconds to dial because that's about how many times you have 7 seconds worth of 1 second per dial, and that's a slow dial.
Yeah.
We should be on your auto dial. By this
That's
point.
right.
We should be on your top friends. They still have top circle. Remember that?
Oh my gosh.
Your circle of friends.
I don't know.
Last call. Oh. Darn. Hate it for y'all.
He's got some white noise for sale.
You've been listening to.
All right, Facebook Live. We're off. We're out of here.
Have a great day.
Peace off.
Yeah, 1061
Be good to each other.